What's up, YouTube? Happy Sunday, y'all. Trying to find my skull cap, y'all. Get started with this dog room. And I'm gonna start cleaning these wires up in the inside too. Well, that started yesterday. I'm gonna put my battery tender on my battery and try and change these spark plugs tomorrow. I'm not doing no heavy work today, Sunday, on my truck. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean these wires up down here. You know what I mean? Take all these old wires out of here. Put my hand on my truck. I'll do all this tomorrow, y'all. So just get myself, just get my truck ready. Get my truck the way I feel is ready to be ready my way. So apologize. Yeah. I get go by the somewhere get some butt connectors and sub bars. Take all this old crap out of here, y'all. Get that clean, all this shit cleaned up. Yesterday we had a good live yesterday, man. Appreciate it, bro. Let my dog be outside in the backyard right quick while I clean his room up. And let's go back here and check first. I got everything I need back here. Happy birthday to you, bro. Happy birthday to you, man. It's kind of messy back here, y'all. So it's kind of messy back here. So let Tank be back here for a little while. And just doing a little quick little live with y'all, man. Just got nothing going on today. You hit me outside, y'all. Y'all know that. Cause I'm gonna bring Tank out here to go ahead and get Tank, bring him outside. So TJ. Give me a minute, y'all. Let me get my dog set up. Let me get him out. Let me get him out. Let me get him out of here. Come on, man. Come on. Come on, buddy. All right, y'all got that done. What's up, VS? What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Taking some serious, y'all. He's spoiled. What's up, Rob? How you doing, Rob? How you doing, man? Check out these stones, yeah. Just out here, man. Just trying to get the dog together, man. Okay, man. I heard that. That's all we can do, man. Holding the road, man. That's all we can do, man. And hope everybody turn out all right. That's all we can do. Pretty chill out here right now. Yeah, it is, man. Who you telling, man? Who you telling? Who you telling? Me too, man. You already know, man. That policy, I'm serious, man. They took so long to come outside. I came outside this morning about 6:30. Oh my God, it's cold as on the whoop when I came outside, man. I'm like, what the world going on? What happened to the heat yesterday, y'all? The heat changed so much. He changed a lot, man. I'm telling you, that's why it took me so long to come outside, man. Let me get Tank and bring him inside, y'all. Get his food ready. That's how you drink water, man. That's how you do. What's up, Shay? How you doing, Shay? Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe button. Now he ain't thirsty, man. That's how he drink his water. He ain't thirsty by no means. By no means. All right, got that done. Let's see. Yeah, my truck, y'all. Gotta think about what I have to do. So, like I said yesterday, y'all see all this yellow stuff on my truck. I don't like that stuff, y'all. I can't stand this stuff, man. That's why I ain't blew my yard up yet. You know what I mean? I don't hate that stuff. What's up, Rambo? All right, gotta find my little small little brush I use. Here you go. I don't like this, y'all. I don't like that yellow stuff at all. So, I don't like that yellow stuff at all. So, all right, y'all. Got that done. Exactly, man. I can't stand that look. Them and them little white little bugs, man. I can't stand that. I told my son come outside last night. The back of his car in the garage. Look where it is. He actually think I'm gonna clean this stuff off. I told my son come outside, back his car. Look at this. Look at this. So I'm not doing that, y'all. That's why I need email. Be honest with y'all. That's why I need email closed in garage, bro. I can't stand it, look, man. I can't stand this look. Now tell you too, man. I noticed something before, man. Every state have something they don't like, man. Like they get the weather or the bugs or the trees or the leaves or the pine cones or whatever, man. Everybody don't understand it. Everybody want to say what they'll do in a situation. So let me back my truck a little bit more, y'all. Done that. Got that done. All right, y'all. This week I'm going to order these 12s for my front doors. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna order these 12s for these doors right here, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and wire them up also using some 16 gauge wire, and I'm gonna run into that little lead right here, to this little lead right here. Yeah, I'm putting 12s in the front doors, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wire all these tweezers here together also. When my stuff come in, I'm gonna go ahead and wire it up. That 16 gauge, I'm running one horn to this speaker right here, and one horn to this speaker right here. But I'm all gonna join right here in the middle. Come through this grommet right here to the back. You know what I mean? I was talking about doing individual leads, but I'm buying me some wide splitters for my amps to have a total of 4 channels. You know what I mean? If you know what wide splitters, let me show y'all in the back what I'm talking about. wire splitters, I could get 4 ends out one of these. I could add 2 to this and 2 to this. That's one lead, right? So what I'm gonna do is before I put my amps in here, I'm buying me some I'm buying 4. No, hold on a minute. Let me say again. I got 4 amps. I need what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I need 10 of them ends. You talking about Chevy speakers? Yeah. So, so at the end of the day, what I'm doing is what I'm doing. I'm gonna put a total. I'm gonna have 4 ends out one socket, right? So my head unit got 4 RC inputs. I can plug these up to the inputs on it. I'm gonna lead. I might do a splitter and just get a splitter. I mean, not a splitter, y'all. I'm sorry. A RCA distribution block. It holds up to 8 amps, right? Or just wait till I get my DSP in Friday and just mount my way out then. I could buy me some. I need a total of 10, so I might just use that. Hopefully, Black go ahead and get these rings did for me right here. So I go ahead with my speakers right here. Go ahead and order my speakers for right here. I already got my 10s. I sold Black my 12s because he wanted some for his truck. So I won't go buy me. I won't go buy the 2500 watt ones. That's what I'm going to my front doors with. So, but I'm gonna run it to an 18.4 amp. You know what I mean? So, like I said before, I'm cutting my wire the size of this door from that corner of the door to that corner of the door. That's the length of my wire gonna be. And the route is I'm gonna mount. There's a wire down here, right here on these tweeters. I'm gonna make me a little strip in the wire and run them wires to the amp. I mean to the one speaker. You know, just an 8 ohm. All these 8 ohms. I can run these 8 ohms together. That'd be one load. So I got some earplugs, Rob. I got some earplugs, Rob. But at the end of the day, man, I always go wire this outside before I put my door panels back on. Well, I'm gonna just do a whole live. I'll do a whole video about it. You know what I mean? So that's another thing. Yes, he watching it live. I could test my speakers out on this wire right here. That's why I left this wire here too, cause I ain't want to cut this wire too short right here. If I keep on cutting this wire here too short, I ain't gonna have nothing to grip to, right? This wire right here I'm talking about right here. So if I plug this wire to them right there, they'll cut on. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I left this wire. I can use this for a test. My speakers right here. So when I get my 12s put in here next week, I might be ordering Tuesday. So when I put these, I can test them this way here. Run a piece of wire, make sure they work. You know what I mean? So that's why, once again, I left this wire over here. I ain't want to keep on cutting this wire right here, because you keep on cutting, we gonna have to run into. Even though I ain't gonna use this wire no way, but at the end of the day is, I'm running my wire straight to the amp. I'm running my wire straight from here to this grommet here, this firewall back down here through here. So you out see what I'm doing. I'm running a piece of wire to right here to right there. Kind of hard to hold my phone. This wire here gonna be running to that wire, and just testing out. So make sure all they working. So then I can just take the main lead. I'm gonna make a main lead off this speaker right here, cause it's close to this boot right here. Run that boot, that wire, going out through there, to this little piece right here. And run my wires all the way through here, go through here, come out that boot right there, go all the way down through here, and go all the way down here. What's up, Gator? So at the end of the day, and I could use my wire ferrules with some heat shrink and put inside the amp. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm doing, y'all, next week. So we will hopefully, let me see where I can find my tools, y'all. What my tools there? I want to show y'all too. They come with it when y'all get these wire ferrules, y'all. It come with a tool too. You gotta get the option. You gotta choose the right option. Where they at? Oh, here they go, right here. No, they ain't. That's not them. Where is that, y'all? Can't find my ratchet, y'all. Can't find that ratchet. It got to be here somewhere. See, that's one thing I don't like, y'all. Not much Gator, just briefing myself for the week, so I go back and watch it live and see what I gotta do for this week on my truck. So y'all see, I took all my stuff on my truck, and I got my oil change the other day, and man, that was a good load. Now I gotta go ahead and get the spark plugs changed out. I can't get to the back spark. I don't know how to get to the back spark plug. I've been changed them out. You know what I mean? So I'm trying my best to get my hand back there to get to that last spark plug in the back. But you know, the ones on both sides. So I get the ones on both sides in the back. It's over then. I'm gonna keep on nicking it until I get it. Just know that. Then I go ahead and put these shocks on here. Finally, right? So my little tool there, y'all. I'm looking for it, man. I did get my sorter gun too, y'all, so y'all know. So I got my sorting tool right here, so I can wait to sort my wires up right here. So wait on that. All the thing wait on that my heat gun coming in the mail or showing my heat gun. Where my pliers at? Y'all can't find it. Can't find where my can't find it. Where is it at? Anyway, y'all, we'll find. We'll look for it. We'll find. I think it might be in the house somewhere, but just make sure y'all get that one little tool, man, because y'all need that tool to clamp these wires down. And I learned also, y'all, I know y'all know about battery chargers already. So I learned this here also. I'm gonna keep one of these on my battery at all times now. The main battery up in the hood. I'm gonna keep this on my battery at all times so I can keep my battery fully charged all year round. So I won't have no problem. I know y'all been know about this already. I'm gonna take this piece right here. This will be waterproof. This right here will be waterproof. So I'm gonna leave this on the inside of my engine bay. Just tucked around so I won't interfere. And I also gotta put this on also too this week. We also gotta put this on right here too. That's for the level over there. So a lot of knickknacks I gotta do before I start running these wires again. But the main wires I'm replacing this wire right here. I'm replacing this wire right here. So how thin that wire is, I don't like how thin it is. So I'm gonna replace that wire right there. And I'm gonna replace, get all these wires untangled right here. This entanglement. And get all this little wires cleaned up. Basically, that's all I'm doing, y'all. Just cleaning my little setup. That's like a remote wire to the triggers in the back for my remote sensors. So That's it, y'all. Just clean them a little mess. Removing these old RCA cables, adding some more, and that could pretty much be it. So I'm trying to think what I should get, y'all. Oh boy, I'm sorry. But other than that, man, just sitting back and just mapping up a master plan and going from there, man. Cause like I said, it take time for this audio stuff, man. My bill, anybody else do a cheap bill, is you know what I mean. It won't take that long, but I'm taking time and patience with my bill. So at the end of the day, the key thing is, like I said yesterday, man, when you storing your bill, man, make sure your box solid, man. Don't get one of them paper boxes, man. I'm not saying birch is the best wood. I'm just saying get a sturdy box. I wanted birch, so I bought birch. You know what I mean? That's why I wanted a birch box. Birch is solid to me. You feel what I'm saying? Anybody else might be cheap to them, but majority of the boxes nowadays built out of birch wood anyway. The very first thing you do, get your power right first. Get your power first. I'm doing mine backwards. Cause I already know what direction I'm going in. Get your box right. Get your wood right. Get everything right. Then you won't have no problems. MDF, I say don't get MDF because over time, this wood been treated. You know what I mean? It's weather resistant. I got this little thin layer of some stuff he put on the box, to keep it from getting damaged in the weather. You know, from the water and stuff like that. But make sure your box is solid concrete, y'all. Then you already know the direction you're going with. See, I know the direction I'm going. You know what I mean? But anybody else might say start from under the hood, get your electrical right first. You know what I mean? Anybody else I say it again. Anybody else might say it, get your electrical right first. That's a good statement. You know what I mean? But me, like I said before, I already know what direction I'm going, so I'm not starting with. I start with the hardest thing first, which is building the box, building the amp rack, building the console. That's why I get the biggest things out the way already out the way. The console already been built, but they haven't been wrapped yet. The amp rack is getting built soon. I can't tell you when soon, but soon. Just know it's gonna be here in May. The same person built my box is gonna build my console for me. You feel me? So the box, the amp rack. I'm trying to fill all that little gap in right there, y'all. All that little bare metal back there. Or I'm trying to buy me some fans and put down there and have my fans going air this way, keeping myself cool. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause I want nothing showing in this truck at all. So you got the box right, the amp rack right, got the console right. Then get your wires. I ain't gonna be playing until like a month, 2 months after I move. So my most important move is getting myself moved. So the headliner got to be done too. I haven't talked Black. I briefly talked to him yesterday. What's up, sis? I emailed you. Um, but anyway, y'all, a lot of people, man, they want to dot around, scatter around, play around. Get your stuff right, man, the first time around. Get the right wood that you need. This is my second box of birch. So I just say, hey, sis. That's all I say, hey, sis. So I'm trying to start a conversation with you. But like I said before, man, if y'all need that beat, man, that intro for your channel, man, holla at when God speaks, listen, holla at her. I got you. I got you. I got you. But me personally, man, we all is doing the same thing. I just want to like a down south Snoop Dogg. Like he got this song called "Down for You Know What." I ain't gonna sit on live stream because I ain't trying to get flagged. Down for you know what. So if I get a song like "Down for My," you know what I mean, for my background sound. That's just something like that, like down for my people. You know what I mean? Down for the families. They say I'm down for my family. I'm down for this. I'm down. You know what I mean? Just down for the real ones, or not the wrong ones. And you know what I mean? Just something. But but on real talk though, bro, when you like I said, most people want to start from the hood, get all their electrical right first. I got you. I will. I got you. I will. Um, but a lot of people want to start up in their hood first, get all the alternators and you know what I mean. Get all the power wires right. And, yeah, but I was blessed to get these right here. Yeah, I was very blessed to get these right here. So I started right here first. So then I went to my door panels, got them the way I wanted. Then I went to after I get my back hatch fixed, which is my my amp rack done, get my box wrapped, get my amp rack done, and go ahead and wire my subs up inside my box. I'm going to call that. I'm going to call that. I'm going to go ahead and get that. Say it's done on that side. Once I melt my amps down and see how they gonna be placed, that's a done deal, honey bun. That thing done. I ain't touching the back half of it. Then I'm coming to the middle portion. That's what I'm doing tomorrow. After Tuesday, depending on how the weather look. Depending on how the weather look tomorrow, cause like it's kind of cool down here now, so like it's gonna rain. So I'm looking at the fact like no problem, Jay. I got you, bro. All I got to tell you, man. All I got to tell you, like I told everybody yesterday, man. Get your wires right, bro. Find what kind of setup you want, and ask questions, man. Like so, I advise anybody, man. Way before this car stuff start getting hot out here, these car shows, these base offs, start getting your wires. But when you start, I'm telling you, man. Once you start, once you start getting, once you start getting them wires last, and car show season in, and competition season in, I promise you, them wires gonna be a lot higher, man. Because when they start buying them, they raise them up and they lower them tax season time from coming from. So I'm using new concepts. New concepts gonna be my whole wire run. I'm running new RCA cables, 14 gauge in my doors, speaker wise. I'm doing everything. New concept. RCA cables, everything. Last year, I was running sky high in them eights I had in here. So I'm not running those on myself now. I'm going with welding cable, which is true cable, true copper. I'm using that thick boy, that 2 watts. So that's like $300 a roll. So for 20 feet, you know what I mean? So that's enough what I need, just 20 feet from here to there. That's all I need. You know what I mean? So my amps is I'm gonna have to have 2 runs of everything I do. 2 runs of ground and 2 runs of hot positive. You know what I mean? So I could go ahead. My amps is go be screaming for a lot of power. So I gotta get the 500 amp alternators in. Get the 2 runs of zero gauge to the back. Which how I'm gonna do that is I'm gonna tell you how I'm doing that. I'm buying this thing called step down. It's like a little box. Like that holds so many pieces on at one time, right? But what I'm doing is I'm running a 2 watt to the back battery. Off the back battery, I'm running zero gauge off the back batteries. So my 9,000 batteries, I'm having 2 batteries in the back, 9,000 watts. So off that battery, I'm putting a zero gauge into my amp. You feel what I'm saying? 2 runs of zero gauge to my amps. I'm gonna have to have two. No, it's like look up down four. I can't say the N word on here. I ain't trying to get flagged. Look up down four. You'll see what I'm talking about. The song that he had with Magic, C Murder. That's the beat I'm looking for. And the words just like that too. but I want to change it to my homies. You know what I mean? That's the beat I'm looking for. So if you could do that right there, I could put on my StreamYard, but I'm having trouble putting StreamYard on my phone. But it's just something I got some apps open or something. I don't know what I gotta find, but I'm gonna figure it out on my phone. I got you, bro. Yeah, me too. When him and Tupac had that song called Thug Lord, that was my favorite joint. That's my favorite joint. That Thug Lord, man. And first of the month, first of the month, get up. It's the first of the month. But like I'm running a total of 2 runs of zero to the back from the back batteries. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. See, off my back batteries, I'm gonna ground both of them to the frame of the truck in the back. So I had no problem. So them batteries there, I'm gonna have 4 runs or hot and ground coming out my to my amps. If y'all seen my amps, it got 4 runs of each. 2 runs of hot, 2 runs of ground. So what I'm doing, I'm gonna have to link that to a distribution block in the back. So I can have my splitter coming off. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the way we running that one. So we have a total of 4. That's too much wire coming, all at one time. I'm trying to run it that way if I can. So at the end of the day, it's gonna be a safe run and a cautious run. You know what I mean? So I'm doing something that I never did before, but like I always say, I'm on another level, and I want the best of the best. You feel what I'm saying? And I want y'all to feel comfortable of me doing what I gotta do for any one of y'all that got questions for you, what I'm doing. That's why I'm putting everything on live. You know what I mean? Or videos about it. You know what I mean? So I can remind myself what to buy next year, what not to buy next year. You know what I mean? One company I've been looking at for the longest, doing business with is Resilient Sound. They got some true copper cable there too now. OLC. They still like by that big around, y'all. So if I get that, or I'm not gonna change my mind over the I'm not gonna I'm not gonna I'm gonna run multiple runs for my main battery in the back. All right, Gator, be safe, Gator. Stop watching, doing, cause I'm about to run. All right, yeah, you're right, yeah, yeah. So what I'm doing something that I'm teaching myself. And I'm teaching y'all also what I'm doing. I'm telling you, man, I never did a big bill like this before. Them little EVS Scar 18s I had for 2 weeks, man. Somebody stole my truck. That's the biggest bill I ever did. So that's why you would never see me leave my car at Black House or leave my car at a sound shop overnight. I can't do it. I would not do it. I've been collabing with these people down here in Millbrook that do music down there, but I'm not doing that stuff, man, because I could save my money on something else. So at the end of the day, man, I'm learning myself. I'm teaching y'all too at the same time. I'm teaching myself and I'm teaching y'all at the same time. That's what's up. You know what I mean? But I can advise y'all, man, get the right wire, man. You got tweeters like I do in the doors, get that 16 gauge. You got that 14 gauge wire, get for them big boys, which is the 14 gauge is only for these right here, y'all. I'm running 14 gauge on my 12s and my 10s. You know what I mean? That's what I'm running. This right here, only gonna be 16 on these right here. On these right here, all the small stuff. So I'm gonna have to replace this one. This OLC wire is kind of old, so I'm gonna replace this wire too. Well, I got that little spool. I'm gonna replace all the front wire. Them horns on my hood could be 14 gauge. Up under my hood. Up on the bottom of my truck, them 14 gauge could be. I'm gonna change that 14 OSC out to the upgraded OSC. I'm gonna tell you something, Jay, man. You ain't said nothing wrong right there, man. All these, I'm just telling you, man. Shout out to Square Body, man. Man, Square Body to me, man, got the baddest designs of C10s, man. Square Body had the baddest designs coming in his mind. He do them C10s, man, on point, bro. But anyway, y'all, that to tell you the truth, Square Body Shop and Chris Fisher Shop might be the only two shops you see my car in like that. You know, I ain't got against with nobody else. So please don't take this the wrong way. You know what I mean? I'm feeling Square Body. I'm feeling Chris, and the way they put their stuff together, man, is priceless, man. It's so priceless, and it's so different, man. You know what I mean? You know, but I'm gonna tell you, like I told them before, man. When you, right. I'm gonna tell you. I told him a long time when I first started talking to Square Body over the phone. I told Square Body, you doing good, man. Keep doing what you're doing. One thing about Square Body is he's not pushing for subscribers like that. He just want people to he want people to rock with him regardless. Forget the subscribers, man. You know, that's one thing about I respect about Square Body. It's not about subscribers to him. And I see him just taking over, man. I see him just taking over. Because his vision is so different. He told 87XS boy his live stream he could drop two motors and hit car, but he dropped that one and had me laughing like crazy. That's motivation, man. That's love. If you didn't understand the way that Square Body do things, just watch it. Watch that. Exactly. They go come no matter who in charge, no matter who running for what. That's why I stopped pushing for subscribers, man. Because of what? They go come. They like your content. I'm tell y'all this here. I got demonetized last Wednesday. I thought we would just sit at home and be stressed out, got nothing to do. No, I still went live, right? I ended up the week. I got demonetized at 10,501 subscriber, right? And I ended last night now, as I counted last night now. I got you. Okay. I ended last night. I watched this, you know what I mean? On Sunday start a new week now. So I ended last night with 300 extra subscribers, y'all. Where they came from, I can't tell you. Okay, girl. Okay, sis. Thank you so much. I'm gonna get your tags ready too. I'm gonna contact you about them tags too. I just gotta order them. I just been buying stuff for my truck, man. So now I gotta get my craft back right, so I can get Square Body, sis out the way, and my boy down there in North Carolina down there taking care of. I'm trying to do something for Ray too, y'all. So Mr. Bill nephew. So I'm trying to get something with his tag done too. Don't worry about it, sis. I got you. We'll push your channel, girl. I'm gonna share your link in my chat on my post. But what I'm saying is, y'all, when people, to me, that's why I stopped pushing for them, cause they gonna rock with you. Look what I've been through. I mean, I'm out of jail now, y'all. I'm free. But at the end of the day, is my monetization still gone. I came back with a new box. I came back new amps. I came back with what? A sponsorship. Came back with all that. So I'm saying that to say this: no matter what man take from you, He got something better store for you. That's what I'm telling y'all. Resiliency is a must. So at the end of the day, believe in this here, y'all. I'm telling y'all this here. I'm a real testament believer in this. Whatever God got for you, no man can take from you at all. Because of what? I know. I know. So I came back twice as hard. You took something from me. God blessed me with 4 things differently. You took this from me. Whoever took this monetization from me, they just don't know. I'm leveling up so much. Yeah, you know what I mean? So that's why I tell you, I'm so kind-hearted. I forgive them. I still love them. Whoever did it, I still love them. You know what I mean? So, but what I'm trying to get you to see is, I'm not changing my game up. I'm not being master, Nestle master. I'm not that person. But at the end of the day is, what I see, it's still out here. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, when you know you doing right, man, exactly. Y'all absolutely 100% right on that. That's why I'm telling y'all, when man takes something from you, God opened so many more doors. You see what he did to me. You see what he did to me. I got a new box, new amps, new sponsorship. Look how many good things happened to me since that happened to me. That's a prime example. I see it pop in. I just see it pop in. I just seen it popped in. I'm gonna reply to it when I end this live stream. That's why I tell y'all, man. When people, what's up, Boyd Files? How you doing, Boyd Files? When people think they're hurting you, and besides that, y'all, I got 200. I went from 10,500 to 1,701 after last night. You know what I mean? So that's telling you right there. How you buying subscribers? How you buying? How you buying? How you buying that? Give me the link. TJ, send me the link. Email me somebody email me the link. So I can buy 25 more. But anyway, y'all. But all I'm just saying is, y'all, when you go through something like this right here, this is a strong possibility. Sometimes you gotta fall back. Sometimes you gotta fall back and let God take charge. When God take charge of your life now, he already knows what you've been through. You won't have to work so hard. You won't have to work so hard out here killing yourself, avoiding your family, breaking your back down and beating yourself up, and you know what I mean? You don't have to be doing all this. I believe in this right here. If you can't get my attention in 1 minute, you ain't gonna get my attention for 1 hour. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I believe it. If I get real bored of you, I'm gonna turn to the next channel. If you can't get my interest, that's why I'm going along live no more with y'all. Cause I don't want y'all to get bored of me. So I cut it off. For real. That's why I push back. That's why I'm falling back. Because of what? I'm gonna do my 1 live a day, 2 lives a day. Yeah, I already told y'all what my plans is. Tane say, Amy, how you doing? But at the end of the day, man, when God got something for you, man, no man or woman will take it from you, no matter how much they don't like you. No matter how much. My motivation is When I lost my rank in the military. When I was homeless, I told my son I never have it homeless again. That's my motivation. Get my monetization back if I want it back. I don't go out here and bash nobody. Because what? The YouTube universe is too small. We all fall in the same community. We all fall in the same community. And we all doing the same thing. But someone's doing it two different ways. They doing it. Too many alphas in trying to be in charge over here. It's too many alphas trying to be in charge. Once you know you building your channel, you can't tell this man what doing his channel. That's your channel. Follow your own channel. Yeah, you can use it for motivation. At the end of the day, I'm not building my truck for you. I'm building my truck for me. So everybody else, we say the same thing. We build our cars for each other, right? That what y'all wants to say. We building our cars for us. Look at 87 SS boy, my dog. This man got a 383 stroker. Look at Paula J, got 350 rocket. LS1. The real one, not the fake one now. So at the end of the day, we got different levels. And look at SS game. A 6-0, look at me, got a 5.3. Look at Gator got a 5.3. 84 Cuddy got a 4.8. Everybody got a whole different path they want to go. So what's the competition about? You know what I mean? When I built this community, I never thought that we would still be going through segregation. To me, I feel we going through segregation. I don't know how y'all feel about it. I feel like we going through segregation. Cause I'm not turning wrenches, getting my hands beat up and getting my hands scarred and scratched up and bit off. 100% right. It's no competition. It's no competition. I just built this. My first live stream was in this truck right here. You know what I mean? Live was crunk. But you know one thing about me? I don't cry about it. I just fall back and find my place. A wise person told me a long time ago something, and it stuck with me. You only dangerous if you allow yourself to be dangerous. Yeah. I mean, okay. So I brought a lot of people together. I brought 84 together. 84 just flipping through YouTube, seeing my live, been rocking me ever since. LS Grinder live, got my name famous over there. I met Echo Ed behind it. I met TJ Box CHEVY Island on LS Rider out down there in Texas. And he been rocking with me ever since then. So that's why I tell you before, I'm bringing all these people together and trying to mess them over. No, it's a community. I thought we was a community. But now, I'm solo now, y'all. I'm solo on this because it's too much going on. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Because I'd rather build my own way before I'd rather fall on my own face where have somebody else push me down. I'm not doing that no more, y'all. I'm strong. Look what God blessed me with. So I got to change my whole content up because of what? I got a sponsor now. I got to take this thing serious. So I got to fall back on all the other. Y'all gonna see me post my shorts. I'm telling you. I'm happy about my accomplishments, man. I'm gonna post my shorts, but at the end, y'all miss me with all that BS. Miss me with all that hatred stuff. Miss me with all that competition stuff. You know what I mean? I don't care what I don't. If you ain't in my channel, I don't see you active in my channel. You will never see me go to your channel. So I don't care what you talking about, what you need help on, or I need this wire problem. Go back and watch one of my shorts or YouTube it. So I'm not coming over there. I'm not coming to your channel. So if I don't see you active right here, you will never see me on your shit no more. But at the end of the day, I know what I'm doing it for. But to take my own heart. That's what I gotta do. Everybody in his circle got my number. Some of y'all blocked though, but y'all got my number. Y'all know how to contact me on Instagram and Facebook. So I ain't gonna be going that long, y'all. I'm still be doing my lives. So like I said, no more than an hour. I got y'all. I got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. So I'm saying that to say this, y'all. If you can't get my attention an hour, you can't get my attention at all. So I'm not gonna give you a view while I got 14 likes. I know people behind the scenes watching me. Just hit the like button for me, y'all. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to hit the like button. Don't be afraid. What's up, Longbeard? Yeah, you're right, Gator. 100% right, Gator. 100% right. That's why I feel that we still is segregated, y'all. Something got us separated. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What got us so separated? I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get it, y'all. But I never get it. I never want to get it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You're right, Gator. Jealous of Gator. You're right by that, Gator. 100% right. I know what you mean. I know what you meant, though, Gator. It meant jealousy. I understand what you mean. And there's a lot going on. I see, man. It's crazy. You crazy, Longbeard. But but as long as you know you doing your part, y'all. Long as you know you doing your part, that's all thing matters. What's up, Ron G? As long as you doing your part, you all right. You don't have to worry about nobody else. Worried about what you doing. Long as you know you doing what you was sent by to do, that's all you need to do. That's all you need to worry about. Everything else don't matter. What they call it, pillow talk? Anybody can talk to the pillow. Nah, not yet, Ron G. Not yet. It's coming though, Ron G. Me too, Beacon. Me too, man. Me too, bro. You just don't understand that. And it's so we live in this uncrazy, unprofessional world. Like people want to be, um, doing some. They don't. They want to hate on everybody else for doing the same thing. Like we all been the same. What only thing different is I can tell you. Only thing I'm doing different. These 18s right here, y'all. Y'all see, ever since y'all know me, I've been screaming about these 18s right here. Now if I'm about to go, I'm about to hit this go button soon. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end, y'all, everybody's doing totally different bills, paint jobs, interior. You know what I mean? Everything, everybody doing something different. But I'm telling you now, nobody beat Square Body yet now. Nobody beat Square Body yet. Now, Square Body is underrated for real. I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? I love an underdog. I love it. Like when the Lakers playing the game, the Bulls beat the Lakers. I'm cheering for them. You feel what I'm saying? I love the underdog. I'm not saying Square Body's the underdog. Nobody in his class. I'm saying nobody in Square Body class. Who beating Square Body right now? Nobody. Who beats? Please somebody tell me who beating the Square Body. Nobody. Please tell me that. Help me. But but on the real talk, y'all, I just came to this quick little live, y'all. I got you, Beacon. I hear you, Beacon. Man, the Lakers suck. I can't stand the Lakers right now, y'all. Not because I like the Lakers. Don't get me wrong. If LeBron James go ahead and retire, man, I love him. I go back watching basketball. Until then, this basketball is so soft right now, man. Look at back at MJ Day. This man left the game blooded up. This man flopping like, oh, oh. The man way over here. He flopping way over here. Like, you serious now? But anyway, y'all. but like I'm saying before, man, it's so much that we got to offer each other, man. Peace, you know what I mean? Lessons learned and motivation, bro. Like, like, like y'all and Paula J inspire me. I know, right? They going too far. I'm telling y'all, it says he set this bar when you go live for hours, get stuff accomplished. When he got his motor doing in his car, he was the first one doing hour long live. So he inspired me to do an hour long live. You know what I mean? So all that other stuff we piggybacking off of everybody else gotta stop. Everybody got their own different run they want to do. Everybody got their own different ball they want to dunk. They want everybody got a different ball to dunk in the goal. You feel what I'm saying? So we got so much information inside this little community we have, and because the big YouTubers forget about us, they forget about where we came from, where they came from. So when you get on their level, you think I'm gonna forget about people below me? No, I'm gonna uplift everybody. I don't get the big head. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't have a million subscribers. I don't want them. More money, more problem, right? Exactly. I know. It says we gonna hold for like 3 or 4 hours. I can't do that, y'all. I can't. I don't see how you do that. But just stay tuned, y'all. I got appointments today and tomorrow, and yeah, something like a float in my eye, like a cloud in my eye. But they said went to my appointment yesterday. They said my retina in my eye had collapsed. So if I say the retina word right, but I could see, but it's kind of blurry. You know what I mean? So they said I had surgery in my eye. I might be out for a couple of days, but I might just postpone it. If they could get it cleared up, I'll come back. But I don't want that patch on my eye, y'all. I don't want that patch on my eye. So I might go in tomorrow and get surgery. I gotta follow up this morning to get it checked out. Well, this afternoon at 3 o'clock. So and they said I could have no patch. I'd be all right. Man, the Cowboys, man, They some cry girls. They ain't no cry babies. They cry girls. but 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 it's just the fact that Cowboys been done since the '90s, y'all. Just go ahead and admit that. The Cowboys is not gonna have no good run like that no more until Jimmy Johnson. That's his name, right? Jimmy Jones. I'm sorry, Jimmy Jones. Whoever that is. Yeah. When he stepped down, they might have a good. They might have a good season. So I'm telling you, that's why I started watching NFL football, bro. I started watching NFL football. When Ray Lewis retired, man, that took the game of football away. When he retired, man, that took the game of football away from me. They be better off playing 2-man touch right now. I'm sorry, not 2-man touch, 2-hand touch right now. Cause they ain't gonna get they ain't what they doing? Playing patty cake with each other? I don't get that. So, make a long story short, man. Sometimes you gotta fall back, and that's why I'm glad they took my monetization from me. I'm glad because look what God brought so much to me. My amps, my monetization, my sponsorship, my 300 extra subscribers, man. Look what God did. That's God working, not me. God's working, man. When God got something for you, man, no man can take from you. I don't care who he is. This is not an eye drop they got to do. It's a surgery. They got to go in and clean it up a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like it's alert. I had a laser procedure done on this eye. You know how they scratch corners in my eye, so they put a guard in my eye to keep me from scratching for my bed clothing, whatever, right? Or I'm outside using the weed eater or whatever, or cutting the grass. If somebody pop me in my eye, it might just pop me in the eye and just stay there so I can get it out myself. But now this one here just popped my eye. And some down here got hit down here, and some nerve down here got hit. So they telling me that they had to repair it tomorrow. Today is to check up on to see how it's doing. They says if I don't get it fixed, I might lose my eye. So I gotta go in today for a follow up. So I'm still going hard, y'all. I promise you, I'm still going live. If I ain't got that patch on my eye, y'all, I'm I'm still going live. Just know that. If they tell me keep wearing my glasses, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep wearing my glasses, y'all, and just put me at nighttime just cover it up like this right here while I sleep. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm still going live now. I gotta let y'all see what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, y'all, we go get there. We go get back right. We will get back right. You know what I mean? But I gotta tell y'all, man, when God got something for you, man, let man have it. Let man have it what they want to have. Let them take it from you. Why should I make? Look at me. Look at God blessed me with so far. A sponsor, 2 amps, and got 300 subscribers. Come on, y'all. Ain't God good? Ain't he good? So when man trying to kick you down, let him kick you down. God go pick you back up and keep you up. Remember that. All right, y'all. That being said, y'all, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I know y'all bored of me. I'll talk to y'all later on, y'all. I'm going to try to cut y'all back on today after my appointment's over. And let y'all know what's going on with my eye. So, other than that, y'all, stay tuned for the next live, y'all. Much love to y'all, man. Yeah, speak that stuff into existence, man, Jay. Speak that into existence, bro. All right, y'all. I love y'all, man. Be safe out there, man. And help somebody, love somebody, man. Love somebody, help somebody, man. We all in the same fight, man. We all in the same fight. Much love to all of y'all. Peace.